Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you can create your own custom GPT using Zapier Actions. And what we can do now is that you're now able to access Zapier's apps, which essentially are over 6,000 different apps that you've got access to directly within GPT. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jad. I currently run my own AI automation agency in which I help my clients leverage AI to not only improve efficiency, but also reduce costs. So let's get into the video. So what I've got right here is I've got Jessica, which is my AI assistant, and she's going to help me with my day-to-day tasks, checking my calendar, and also sending Slack messages and emails on my behalf. So let's get into this. So let's start with, hi, Jessica, please give me what I have scheduled right now. So ideally what it's going to do is going to send a webhook request to Zapier, and it's going to talk to Google Calendar in order to retrieve everything that I have scheduled right now. So we're just going to allow it. Okay, perfect. So what's going on right now, I've got a film video, I've got an all hands as well, scheduled for today. Ideally, I would have liked to give me exactly what I have right now. It's giving me everything that I have listed for the day. That's completely fine. Keep in mind, these are still in alpha and beta stages, so there will be inconsistency, but this is only going to improve in the future. Okay, now please send this to me, let's say to Chad on Slack. So now I'm going to get GPT to send both of these events to me on Slack, just so that I have them as a reminder. All right. Again, it's sending the request over to Zapier, and we're going to allow this. Perfect. Awesome. So now what ideally we should see, we should be able to see, here's your schedule for today. We've got film a video at the office, and then we've got two, we have an all hands with the team. Perfect. So now what I want to do, I actually want to compose an email to, let's say, my team about the benefits of AI or AI in general. Okay, so write me an email with a subject and body about AI in 5 years, let's say. Okay. Perfect. Now, I hope that it keeps it short, just because with the Zapier integration, it doesn't like long emails for some reason. So we may ask it to just shorten it a little bit on that. Actually, let's test out, see if it does send it. Okay, send this email to chad@simplebot.com.au with the subject and body. Okay, so performing the action right now on the request. Perfect, everything's going smoothly. Allow. Perfect. So this was sent. Now let's jump over to the email, and it should be here. Perfect. So there we go. As we look ahead, the landscape of AI is poised for significant advancements, and so on and so forth. So next one I'm going to show you is how you can set up your own Zapier integration with GPT. Okay, now let's go on create a GPT, and then once you're on this page, I want you to click on configure, and then scroll down and add action. Once you're on this page, I want you to go back to Zapier Developer Docs. You'll be presented with the screen. I'll be linking this in the post. So again, like I was saying earlier, this is still an alpha stage. So you're also going to experience a lot of inconsistencies with Zapier with connecting it to GPT. But what we need to do is that we need to scroll down now, grab this URL, and copy and paste it into import URL and import. What it's going to do is that you're going to get a bunch of gibberish here, which I don't understand, and go back, and now I want you to add instructions. So again, I want you to copy the instructions from Zapier automatically, and now that you've got the instructions, I won't be going through this in detail in this video, but essentially what you get here is that you're giving GPT the instructions on what to do with the Zapier integration, making it less prominent to errors and bugs, and making your life much easier. You can always experiment with it, test it out, and making sure that it works as you want it. So now let's go back to the developer docs. Once we've got those two copied and pasted into GPT, I want you to go to my actions. Once you click on my actions, you will need to allow OpenAI or GPT to access your API. And I want to go on manage actions. What I've done is I now want to add a new action to send tweets directly from my GPT over to my account. And because there's no Twitter app on Zapier, you need to use Buffer as a way around this. And that's why I've got Buffer right here. Once you add an action, you just be like Buffer, add to queue, connect your account, choose your organization. You don't need to add tags, channels. Make sure that you're connected to your Twitter profile. If you're not familiar with Buffer, essentially Buffer allows you to post different posts on different social media platforms. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it as my Twitter profile. For media, I'm just gonna let the AI guess this. The method, I wanna put this as a specific value for this field, and I wanna put share now. And for text, I want to change this to have AI guess the value for this field. And the action name, I'm gonna leave it as, or I'm gonna put it as send tweet. So once you're done, click on done. And now I need to go back to GPT and test out, see if this webhook is working. Send tweet using Buffer. I am a bot. Okay, and now what it's going to do is going to send this request over to Zapier. Okay. Allow. All right, perfect. So it got sent. All right, so now let me jump on x.com and show you that it has now been posted. I am a bot. Perfect. So as you can see here, obviously you can play around with it. Just one quick thing that you guys need to have web browsing enabled for this function to work. Any API calls, you need to have web browsing enabled. Obviously this is straightforward in terms of adding images. There's tons of tutorials, so I won't be walking through it. But anyways, if you have any questions, please let me know in the posts or in the post below, and I'll see you guys next time.